got you on. Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and for the last time in the 2017 season, welcome to the Student Health and Activity Center on the campus of Owens Community College. This afternoon, we express welcome their visitors from Dayton, Ohio, the Sinclair Tartan Pride. And now, will you please stand for the pledge of our national anthem.
Just a little bit more. Get a little more of what we think is going to be the anticipated.
And now, let's meet our visitors.
Go ahead.
A freshman number 1, Taylor Victoria. A sophomore number 2, Caroline Smith. A freshman number 4, Haley Percival. A sophomore number 7, Sarah Pettinger. A freshman number 10, Carly Barber. A sophomore number 11, Asia Howard. A freshman number 14, Veronica Burton. A freshman number 15, Carol Jones. A freshman number 17, Shai Robinson. And sophomore number 18, Caitlin Dunn. Head coach of the Tartan Pride, K.C. Dunn. Assisted by Kayla Berkey, Brooke Art, and Morgan Leeson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time in the 2017 regular season, let's meet your number 1 ranked Owens Express. Beginning with our freshman class, number 2, Liz DeGaulle. Number 3, Summer Sweeney. Number 4, Cassidy Rollhide. Number 9, George Oak. Number 12, Kevin Hayes. Number 15, Allie Hickman. And number 17, Michaela Eisenhower. And now introducing our sophomore class and their parents. Number 1, Nikki Torres, accompanied by her parents, Laura and Smith. Number 7, Leah Bender, accompanied by her parents, Lee and Wade. Your Owens head coach, Sonny Lewis, assisted by Cindy Coleman and Kristen Gordon. Our officials this afternoon, Bill Hall and Kip Arizona.
Okay, I'll just put it together. Welcome to today's final regular season match between the Owens Express and the Sinclair Tartans. Owens is currently 33-0 and 15-0 in the OCCAC League, ranked number 1 nationally. Sinclair has had a fine 22-9 season. So this should be a very interesting match. The two teams played about 2 weeks ago, with Sinclair losing to Owens, but in some tighter matches. So we'll be ready to start right here. Owens is serving, and it's received and out of the back row. Spike out of the power. Dug deep in there. Now brought it back across the free ball by Kerrigan Gray. Now there's a shot. Anksman. That's Erica. Got it. Dinked on the front. Picked up there. Lammers with the push. Now it's Owens dumps it into the 6 hole, or Sinclair dumps it into the 6 hole. There's a long shot off the touch. Yes, touch in the corner there. So Sinclair touched it at the net. Point to Owens. Kill to Hermiller. Kerrigan Gray back to serve. Jump serve, and it doesn't clear the net. Down on Owens' side. Point Sinclair. 1-1. Sinclair to serve now. Dug by Anksman in the middle, off the block by Eisenhower, and down. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Eisenhower. Heidkamp steps on the floor as Eisenhower steps off. Madison Lammers to serve now for the Express. Lammers jump serve, goes to the back row, handled by the libero, who dinks it across, dug out by Hermiller. Power side for Owens. Eisenhower puts it down. Lammers to serve again, so it is now 3 for Owens, 1 for Sinclair. Lammers jump serve. Knuckleballed across, not handled very well, free balled across. Kerrigan Gray back sets to Hermiller. Hermiller with a cross, Dug. Power side, Sinclair, just inside the back line. Point goes to Sinclair. 3-2 in favor of Owens. Bailey Percival serving for Sinclair. That goes, dug out by the libero. Heidkamp all on the power side. Heidkamp gets it down. Nice dig there by Pulse on the serve. And well handled by the Owens squad as they put it away. Cassidy Waldorf to serve. She gets it to the back row. Dug there in the offhand. Hit and blocked at the net. Nope. Did not go across, and it is OB on Sinclair. It will be point goes to Owens, 5-2. Cassidy Waldorf again to serve. Hers is spot pushed across. Short set quick. Heidkamp there, off of the set by Kerrigan Gray. Kill for Heidkamp, point to Owens. 6-2. CW to serve again. Power for Sinclair. Blocked by Heidkamp and Hermiller, but brought back across by Sinclair. Hermiller with a dink. Dug by Sinclair. Again in the power. Off the block and down on the Owens side. Point goes to Sinclair. 6-3.
Number 15, Kara Jones serving.
Kara Jones serving for Sinclair. Line drive dug by Hermiller. Power front to Erica Angstman. Off the block. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Erica Angstman. So EA gets it down. Alt steps on the court. And Gray steps off. Summer Sweeting now serves. That's dug out of the back row. Goes to their power front. Got across, dug out of the back row. Pulse with a bump serve over to Heidkamp on the far side. Off of the hands of the back row, out of bounds. So Heidkamp gets the kill. Owens gets the point. 8-3 in favor of Owens. Summer Sweeting back to serve again. That's dug out of the back row by the libero. Off to their power hand. Dive by Sweeting. Hit out of the back row by Waldorf. Brought back up. Out of the power again by Sinclair. Dug up by the Lady Owens. Kept alive in the back row. Once again and again. Blocked but off their hands. Out of bounds on their side. So Owens gives up a point, even though there was a nice block there. 8-4. Point 4, Sinclair. 8-4, Owens leads. Waldorf digs that one. Angstman with a power shot right down the line into the LC, just in there, and it's good. Point. Kill by Angstman. Point goes to Owens. Nikki Pulse back to serve. Pulse serve is up. There's a shot. Dug out of the back row. Alt with a hammer. A little bit cross court to the LC out of the middle. Handled there by no one. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Alt. Front row of Lammers, Alt, and Angstman. All WBL MAC. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 50. Okay, back here at Owens, where the score is 10-4 in favor of Owens. Nikki Pulse back to serve. Pulse's serve is up and across. Dug by the libero in the back row. Middle hitter. Dug there by Cassidy Waldorf. Angstman out of the offhand. Erica puts it down. So Eric Angstman gets one in the offhand, and that makes it 11-4 in favor of Owens. Pulse still back to serve. Nikki's jump serve is across. Dug, back row, into the middle. Dink, up and off of two Owens players, but cannot be put across the net. Point goes to Sinclair, and they will now take the serve. Serving will be Veronica Thornton. And she puts it in the net.
Silver serve by Sinclair.
So that'll be a point for Owens as they go to a 12-5. Michaela Eisenhower steps on the floor as Cassidy Waldorf steps off. Erica Angsman serving. That's dug out of the middle of the back row. Too long into the net. Point goes to Owens. So ace on that one to Erica. Erica's grandpa's probably watching this at home today. There's another serve by Erica. Under their power. Erica plays that one again. Chases Summer. Might have lost it. Summer Sweeting with the set. Eisenhower with a hammer. Down the left side. Right on the line. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Eisenhower. Sorry if we lost you there for a little bit. We're not sure. We just noticed that our reception had gone bad. Eric Angsman serving. Into the middle, off the block. Dug there by Pulse, off of a deflection. Lammers with a hit on the offside, and it's inbound on the left side. So cross-court kill there by Lammers. Point goes to Owens, kill goes to Lammers. 15-5 is the score. EA back to serve again. Dug out of the back row, power hit, and that one goes long over the block, out of bounds. Point goes to Owens. 16-5 in favor of Owens. Eric Angsman to serve again. Dug out of the back row. Into the middle. Double block there. Off the block. And attack there on Sinclair. And that's a point for Owens. And there's going to be a timeout right here as Owens is now taking a 17-5 lead with Eric Angsman back to serve. But it'll be timeout Sinclair first. Owens leading 17-5 here in set number one. Eric Angsman back to serve. Hopefully Grandpa gets to see this one. There's EA going. She shoots it deep, but played by Sinclair. Into the power front. Cross court to Pulse. She picks it up. Summer Sweeting with the set. Michaela Eisenhower with the hit. Pulse now picks it up. Lammers with the dip. And there'll be a double hit on Owens on the rebound. And that will be a point goes to Sinclair. 17-6 in favor of Owens.
And number 2, Caroline Smith, serving.
Caroline Smith serving now for Sinclair. Jump serve, dug out of the back row by Lammers. Summer Sweeting with it. Lammers with the attack. And Lammers' shot off the block, goes out of bounds. Kill by Lammers. Point goes to Owens.
Returning for Owens, number 16, Olivia
Miller stepping on the floor with Kerrigan Gray. Kerrigan Gray goes back to serve. Gray serve. Dug out of the back row nicely, but on a low one. Power shot. EA has it. Lammers with a shot off the block, played by Sinclair. Dinked into the 6th hole. Kerrigan, nice shot by Paul. Dink shot there. Played back to Owens. Eisenhower with a shot that went just wide, out of bounds. Point goes to Sinclair, 18-7. Eisenhower's shot was good, just a skosh wide. Sinclair to serve, dug by Anksman. Lammers with a hit, off the block, returned, but out of bounds, and point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Lammers as Lammers goes to the back row to serve. So Matty Lammers back to serve, jump serve. Fed into the middle, there's a block there by Heitkamp and Hermiller on the rebound overpass. Heitkamp zeroes in on it, puts it down for a point. Kill to Heitkamp, point to Owens, 20-7. Lammers still back to serve. There's one serve, knuckleball deep by Libero into the power slot. Back blocked there by Hermiller and Heitkamp. Stuff blocked by those two. Point goes to Owens. 21-7 in favor of Owens. Lammers to serve. Dug out of the back row, chased by their setter. Goes to their power shot who lobs it over. There's Heitkamp with a bot that's blocked. Dug and splattered by Lammers. Dug out by Heitkamp. Hermiller across the court. Again, Lammers plays it. Now it's Eisenhower. Eisenhower cross shot deep into the Sinclair zone. There's a shot off the 10-foot line, but into the back row. Cannot be handled by Owens. Nice play by the Owens ladies, though, to keep it alive. Point goes to Sinclair, 21-8. Hermiller's shot goes out of bounds off the block. Kill goes to Hermiller. Point goes to Owens, 22-8. Cassidy Waldorf just enters the lineup. She now back to serve. Knuckleball flies across. Dug in the back row. Setter back, bumps it up. Cross court out of the power by Sinclair. Anksman shot off the block, out of bounds. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Anksman. That's EA. Waldorf's back to serve again. Looks to coach for where to send it. That one goes deep, right corner. Power shot there, but lobbed across out of the power. Hermiller with a runner and off of the back row hand. Point goes to Hermiller. Kill for Hermiller. Point to Owens.
Cassidy Waldorf serving set point. Owens.
Cassidy Waldorf serving again. Dug out of the back row by the power left, whose shot is blocked by Hermiller and Heitkamp. Dug by Kerrigan Gray. Brought back clear across court to EA, and EA puts it away off the hands of the Sinclair player in the back row. Point goes to Owens, kill goes to Anksman. First set is in the books, 25-8. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back here at Owens College, where Owens and the Sinclair Express are teeing it off here on Saturday afternoon, the final game of the regular season. Sinclair to serve, and their service goes to the back row. Allie Angstman hitting cross court, handled there, out of the offhand by Sinclair. It'll be free balled across by Owens. There's a shot by their power front, number 17. That was Shea Robinson, and her shot goes long. So Allie Angstman goes back to serve now. Yes, that puts two Angstmans on the floor. Allie serving. Erica's in the back row right aside of her sister. And here will be a shot out of the back row, and it's stuff blocked there by about three girls. Michaela Eisenhower, Heitkamp, and maybe even Leah Bollinger. They all were right there in the triple block. Allie Angstman serves again. Doug in the power front, and blocks again with a block there with Leah Bollinger and Devin Heitkamp. So that puts that score at 3-0 in favor of Sinclair, of Owens over Sinclair. Allie's shot is dug out the back row, goes to the offhand, dink, and it's in the net for Black. So Owens was in the net. That'll give a point to Sinclair, 3-1. Robinson back to serve for Sinclair, dug by Angstman. Over to Heitkamp, who's off the block and down. So kill for Heitkamp. Point goes to Owens. That makes it 4-1 in favor of Owens.
For Owens, number 4, Cassidy Waldorf serving.
Cassidy Waldorf's back now to serve for Owens. 4-1, Owens leading. Against Sinclair, who, as I said, has a very fine season going at 22-9. And there's a shot out of their power front by Bettinger, and Bettinger off the block and down. Point goes to Sinclair, 4-2 in favor of Owens, however. Four to 2. Pulse digs that one. Heitkamp has it. She got over the block and down. Heitkamp puts it down in the back row. Kill for her. Point goes to Owens. 5-2. Jordan Old steps on in the front row, and Summer Sweeting steps to the back row to serve. And she will do the setting. Summer Sweeting to serve. Her serve is picked up out of the back row. Goes to the offhand. Blocked there by Heitkamp and Angstman. No, Alden Angstman. Sorry. Got my ponytails mixed up. 6-2 in favor of Owens. There's this nice serve by Summer. Into the power hand. Blocked there by Alden Heitkamp. So a stuff block there by Alden Heitkamp. Point goes to Owens. Summer Sweeting back to serve once again. Stays on the floor, drives it to the back row of Sinclair, who sends it to the power. Deflected, played by Angstman, played by Sweeting. Back set to Heitkamp, and that one is blocked down and on Owens' side. Point goes to Sinclair.
Sinclair, number 18, Caitlin Dunn. Number 15, Kara Jones serving.
Kara Jones back to serve for Sinclair. That one is dug out of the back row. Not well handled. And so hit it into the net. Point goes to Sinclair. 7-4 in favor of Owens. And that one is in the net by Sinclair. So point goes to Owens. That brings Allie Angstman back to the floor as Heitkamp steps off. Nikki Pulse back to serve for the Express. Dug out of the back row by Sinclair, who out of the power front, Bettinger has it. Bettinger gets it down in the LC. Point goes to Sinclair.
And for Sinclair, number 17, Shy Robinson.
Bettinger leads, I believe, Sinclair in kills as she has 341 entering today. She is their leading kill expert. There's her service, dug out of the back row. And that one pounded down. Erica Enksman down the right sideline. Good. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Enksman.
Erica Enksman serving.
Erica to serve. Handled by Sinclair, who take it off of the block. Alt with it. Alt over the block and down. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Alt. Front row of Allie Enksman, Alt, and Eisenhower. And Erica Enksman to serve. So Erica's jump serve. Taken out of the back row kind of poorly. Mishandled. Ace serve goes to Eric Enksman. Point to the Express. That makes it 11-5 in favor of the Express. Jump serve there by Enksman. Out of the power, off the block. Dug there by Sweeting. Bump set by Pulse. Hit by Allie Enksman. Off the block and out of bounds. Kill goes to Allie. Point goes to Owens. 12-5. Timeout on the floor. Okay, the front row of Eisenhower, Enksman, and Alt. And I understand that the deer hunter is at home. Scott Eisenhower is hopefully watching this game and enjoying it as he can see his daughter on the far side. Eric Enksman to serve. Dug by their libero. Out of the power front, off the block. Summer Sweeting with a dig. Pulse with a bump set. Michaela with a hit. Off of the hands of the defender. It'll be played free ball across from the back row. It's going to be wide left. Point goes to Owens. So Scott Eisenhower couldn't make it today. Had a little hunting accident. There's Enksman's serve. Into the middle with a push. They're going to call it a double hit on the set. Point goes to Owens. That'll be a 14-5 score in favor of Owens. Enksman to serve again. Jump serve. Goes deep and just in front of the line. Ball put out the parachute and dropped down. So Enksman with an ace. 15-5 for Erica. EA to serve again. That one's dug by the libero. Out of the back row. Hit. Summer Sweeting tracks it down. Eisenhower with a hit. Played in the back row. Goes to the power side. Nice big by Pulse. Pushed it across after a little ping pong action in the front row. There's a power shot by Sinclair. Goes wide right. Point goes to Owens. 16-5. Nice play in the front row. Nikki Pulse with a quick reaction off of a quick feedback. There's Enksman's shot. And there's an overpass kill. Jordan Alt there with big eyes. And Alt puts it down like right now. 17-5 in favor of Owens. EA to serve. And that once again falls at almost the same spot as the other one did about 2 minutes ago. Timeout, Sinclair. We'll be right back in 60. $18-5 here in set number 2. Erica Angsman back to serve. Jump serve, dug out of the back row. No, goes long as they drop their hands and let it go about 2 foot long. She came away with a couple of aces, but that one was too long. 18-6 in favor of Owens. The Express to serve. Summer Sweeting saves that one as Alt pushes it across, so free ball over. Now to the power front Sinclair, dug by Angsman in the back row. There's Eisenhower with a shot. Off the block, out of bounds. Point goes to Owens, kill goes to Eisenhower.
Returning for all number 7, Leah Ballinger.
Leah Ballinger steps on the floor, as does Kerrigan Gray. Kerrigan Gray goes back to serve. Leah Ballinger will be in the front row with Angsman and Eisenhower. That ball is just across the net. Ace serve there to Kerrigan Gray. 20-6. Looks to coach for where to go with it. Has it and doesn't clear the tape. And point goes to Sinclair.
Checking in for Sinclair, number 11, Asia Howard, and number 2, Caroline Smith serving.
Smith to serve for Sinclair. Jump serve coming up. Gets across, Eisenhower digs it. Kerrigan Gray with a back set to Allie Angsman. Cross courts it, and down on the left side. Point goes to Owens, kill goes to Allie Angsman. That brings Heidkamp back on the floor. Alt steps off. And there's a miscommunication there. That's a point goes to Owens. Ace serve there to Allie Angsman. Allie serves, staying on the floor. Gets it across. Another one that double hits, but no call on the and now a back set with Heidkamp having it. She mistimed that one. And Ballinger couldn't get the replay off the block. Okay, point goes there to Sinclair, 22-8 in favor of Owens. There's a shot, real quick set by Gray to Heidkamp, and that was a kill for Owens. Kill for Heidkamp. Point goes to Owen. Cassidy Waldorf steps on as Michaela Eisenhower steps on. 23-8 in favor of Owens. Cassidy's first service. It's good. Dug out of the back row by the libero. Back set to the power front. Pushed deep to the LC. Pushed back, and they're going to call Owens on a double hit on the push. So 23-9 in favor of Sinclair. Heidkamp dug that one out, but overpassed it. It goes into the back row where Waldorf has it. Now it goes over to Eric Angsman, Eric Angsman, but there's going to be a double hit on the set. Double hit on the set, so point goes to Sinclair, 23-10. Here's a back set. Ballinger has it. In between the back row players and down in front of the line. Kill goes to Ballinger.
In for the Express, number 9, Jordan Alt. Number 3,
Jordan Alt steps on the floor. And Summer Sweeting steps on the floor. She goes back to serve. Sweeting's first serve. Cross court. Doug. Offhand, off the block and down on Owens' side. Point goes to Sinclair. 24 to 11.
Sinclair, number 18, Peyton Dunn. Number 15, Kara Jones serving.
24 to 11 in favor of Owens. Waldorf digs into the middle. Alt takes care of that. Jordan Alt up and puts it down. 25 to 11. Set number 2 goes to Owens. 25 to 11. We'll be back with 3.
2 sets to 0.
Okay, we're back here at Owens, where Owens now leads 2-0 in sets, and Owens will be serving here in set number 3. It looks like the front row will consist of Allie Engsman, Olivia Hermiller, and Bryn Duvall. Back row will be Heitkamp, Allie Engsman, and Kerrigan Gray, as Nikki Paul steps on and Heitkamp steps off. Kerrigan Gray to serve for the Express. That one's dug out of the back row. Offhand, off the block and down on Owens' side. Point goes to Sinclair.
Asia Howard serving.
Tasia Howard to serve for Sinclair. That one is long. Pulse does her best impression of getting out of her road while she has a seat on the floor. Can't hardly move as fast as some of those serves. Allie Anksman to serve for the Express. Heidkamp steps on as Paul steps off. There's a serve. That's good. Dug out of the back row, but not very good. Free ball to cross from behind the 10-foot line. There's a hammer by Heidkamp. Heidkamp gets that one down. So it'll be a kill for Heidkamp, point for Owens, 2-1 in favor of Owens. Allie's serve is knuckleball to cross. Not handled. Ace for Anksman. Point for Owens, 3-1. Anksman to serve. That's dug by their libero. It'll go into their power front. Got across the block. Here comes Hermiller with a hammer off the block and down. That'll be a kill for Hermiller. Point for Owens, 4-1. Allie Anksman back to serve. Doug in the back row, out of the front row. And the Doug, nice play by Gray, Duvall, and Heidkamp. There's one. Also handled. Allie Anksman brings it across, free ball. Two nice digs by the Owens Express. Duvall has it. Heidkamp, the set went a little high. Heidkamp jumped. The ball wasn't where Heidkamp was. Point goes to Sinclair. And it'll be 4-2 in favor of Owens. There's Heidkamp to serve, or hit it off there, and she got the antenna there, so it'll be a point for Sinclair, just a little too wide. Ball was inbounds, but the ball hit off the antenna. Duvall's shot is picked up. Heidkamp brings it across, dug out of the back row. Power front by Bettinger. Pulse with it. Heidkamp free balls it across, but they're ready to play. Here they go to block. There it is. Gray with it. Hermiller has it. Hermiller off the back row, out of bounds, off the wall. Hermiller delivers the horsepower off of the block, off the defender. Point goes to Owens, 5-3. Lammers steps on the floor for Duvall. Lammers to serve. Madison's shot goes deep, and that's not played well. Ace goes to Madison Lammers. Point goes to Owens, 6-3. 6-3 in favor of Owens. There's a ball dug out of the front row, and they're going to call it a lift on the center. So it'll be a point for Owens, 7-3. Lammers to serve again. Power by Bettinger. Bettinger's shot is blocked, but played by Sinclair. There's a shot in the offhand by number 17, Donna Robinson, who got it down for a point. So that makes it 7-4, but still in favor of Owens. Owens leads 7-4, but Sinclair's now serving. Lammers plays that out of the back row. Hermiller power front, off the block, and out of bounds. Hermiller got it off the block, but it went out of bounds, so point goes to Owens, kill goes to Hermiller. Summer Sweeting to serve. Jordan Altley stepped on the floor also. She'll be in the front row. There's a shot dug by Pulse in the back row. That one is pushed across by Erica Aichman, and Erica gets it off the blocker, out of bounds. Kill goes to Erica. Point goes to Owens, 9-4. Summer Sweeting on the floor, cross court, dug out of the back row. Bettinger with a shot, and that just gets the line on the other side. Point Sinclair, 9-5. 9-5 in favor of the Express. Bettinger to serve now. That one is long. So point goes to Owens, and that makes it 10-5 in favor of Owens. Nikki Pulse back to serve for the Express. Heitkamp off. And Pulse on. There's a shot dug out by Lammers. Summer Sweeting has it. Now it's going to come across, free ball by Pulse. There's a block attempt. And off the block, off the hit again, off the block, out of bounds. So it'll be point to Owens. Pulse to serve. 11-5 in favor of Owens. And there's a double block and down. So we have a stuff block there by Alt and Anksman. And it'll be a point for Owens. Nikki Pulse back to serve again. Nikki's serve is across, dug in the back row, a little long. Alt there to block it, and they're going to get, on the return, they're going to get Sinclair for a lift. So it will now be Nikki Pulse serving again, 13-5 in favor of Owens. Dug out of the back row, power front, blocked there by Alt and Anksman. That's Erica. So stuff blocked by those two. Point goes to Owens. And that gets it a 14-5 lead, and we'll be back in 60.
Back to action in set number 3.
Okay, back here at Owens, 14-5 here in set number 3. Owens leading 2-0. There's a serve to the back row, dinged across, dive by Sweeting, got it, brought across on the lob by Express. Now set and hammered there by Erica Anksman as she gets it in the offhand down for a point. Point goes to Owens, kill goes to Anksman. That's Erica. We have both Anksmans in the front row. All WBL front row. There's a set, power front, pushed across, dug out by Allie Anksman. Set by Summer, hit by Erica. Again, up row, not played well, into the net, point goes to Owens. Sinclair couldn't handle it after the first ball, not good.
Substitution number 12,
Kennedy Ames steps on the floor now, replacing Eric Anksman. Nikki Pulse back to serve. That ball is dug, pumped in, and right away Kennedy Ames to play it. Lammers has it out of the back row, off the blocker in the front row. Played, and there's a bump. There's a free ball across by Pulse. This one will be free ball by Bettinger, and it's going to go wide left. Point goes to Owens. 17-5 in favor of Owens. Pulse back to serve once again. Pulse's serve goes to the back row. Dug there. Brought up. Offhand. Shot down the line. Pulse there to pick it up. Allie Anksman has it. She just gets it across. Pulse digs the return from Bettinger. Kennedy Ames with a cross-court shot in the offhand, and that's OB, out of bounds. Point goes to Sinclair. They have 6, but Owens leads at 17-6. Service by Sinclair. Lammers digs. Front row. All had it blocked, came right back where she walked away from. The follow through took her to the left and the ball went to the right.
In for Sinclair, number 15, Kara Jones.
Sinclair to serve. And that's dug by Alt. Summer Sweeting has it. Allie Angstman off the block and down. So Angstman's shot goes off the block and down. Point goes to Owens.
Returning for Owens, number 2, Bryn Duvall.
Bryn Duvall steps on the floor as Lammer steps off. Kennedy Ames to serve. There's an overpass, but nothing can be done. It was too far. There's a hit by Alt. Played back to a little bit of a tandem. Played again and down on the Owens side as Tasia Howard on the Sinclair side brought it down quickly at the 10-foot line, right on the line. Point go to Sinclair. 19-7, however, Owens leads. And there's one mishandled in the back row. Another point goes to Sinclair. 19-7. 19-7 in favor of Owens. I'm sorry, that's wrong. 18-9. They inverted the score on me. There's a dig by Pulse. Summer set. Duvall shot. Bump. Set. Alt with it. All on the overpass. Again played well by Sinclair. There's a hit by Allie Angstman. Off the block and off the back row. Kill for Angstman. That's Allie, and point goes to Owens. Now it's 19-9. Hermiller and Gray back on for Owens. Gray back to serve. Gray's first service. There in the back row, Doug goes to the power front. Dinked across over the block. Hermiller with it for Owens off of the offhand. It'll come now to the offhand of Sinclair. Gray has it. She'll go to the power side for Owens. And Allie Angstman's shot is blocked out of bounds. Point goes to Owens. 20-9 in favor of Owens. This is set number 3. Owens leads 2-0. Offhand shot down off the block on Owens' side, 20-10 in favor of Owens.
Sinclair substitution number 1, Taylor Vittorio.
Taylor Vittorio back to serve for Sinclair. Pulse digs it out of the back row. Angstman in the offhand, off of the libero in the back row, but she saved it. And a little bit of miscommunication there between Bettinger and Vaccaro, and it ends up being a point for Sinclair, 21-10. We'll be back in 60 with the timeout.
Back to action in set number
21-10 here at Owens, with Owens leading, and Owens leading in the match 2-0. Allie Angstman to serve. That's good. Inbounds. Set. Goes to power to Bettinger. Bettinger's shot is out of bounds. Long. So Owens picks up the point there, making it 22-10. Front row of Duvall, Hermiller, and Heitkamp. Offhand, deep and down, just in front of Kennedy Ames, who was trying to come up behind the block. Couldn't quite get it. Touched it, but she couldn't put it down. So kill there for Sinclair. Point goes to Sinclair. 11-22. Owens leads. Pulse has it. High cap hanging in the air, puts it down. 23-11.
Back in for Owens, number 8.
Heitkamp had the kill there. Now it is Madison Lammers back to serve for Sinclair. 23-11. Lammers' knuckleball goes across, back row, goes to the middle, and that goes into the RC where nobody's at home. Just in front of the line, 23-12. Point goes to Sinclair.
Turning to Sinclair, number 18, Caitlin Dunn. And number 2, Caroline Smith. Serving.
Sinclair serving. Caroline Smith doing the honors. Smith to do a jump serve. Lammers plays it. Goes to the offhand to Hermiller. Hermiller off the block and down.
Kill off the block.
Hermiller brings her howitzer and puts it away. 24-12. Summer Sweeting serving. Set and match point. 24-12. Sweeting's service is good. Goes to Bettinger in the offhand and off the block. Pulse couldn't get it as it got off Kennedy Ames' hand. So it's 24-13 in favor of Owens. Bettinger now goes back to serve for Sinclair. Bettinger hails from Ann, Ohio. Her service is long. That gives the point to Owens. That gives the match to Owens. 25-13 in a 3-set match. The Owens' next action will be Thursday at Sinclair in Michigan as they begin the district tournament. Hope to see you then. Good night, everyone. Good job there, sweetie.